Media in support of President Donald Trump are calling for the ouster of Trump's national security advisor, H.R. McMaster, accusing him of being a globalist traitor who is aligned with the enemies of Trump and America, Media Matters wrote on its website on Friday. Media Matters, founded by Hillary Clinton ally David Brock, titled its article "Fake News Purveyors, Twitter Trolls, and Sean Hannity Go All In Against National Security Advisor McMaster." Over the past month, McMaster has worked to oust some members of the National Security Council (NSC) who were previously aligned with former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn and Trump's chief strategist and former Breitbart News head Steve Bannon, Media Matters wrote. Media Matters also targeted pro-Trump outlet Circa News for reporting that McMaster had sent a letter to former National Security Advisor Rice, giving her unfettered and continuing access to classified information and waiving her need-to-know requirement on anything she viewed or received during her tenure. Media Matters argued on behalf of Rice, who it said faced a dubious accusation of unmasking Trump officials caught up in surveillance and that there is no proof Rice did anything wrong. Media Matters also attacked Hannity, calling him a Trump propagandist, for questioning McMaster's decision on Rice. The article compiles all conservative media that have questioned McMaster's loyalty to the president, including Breitbart News, which reported in January on the efforts by Media Matters to stop Breitbart News. The scheme was documented in a Media Matters briefing book obtained by the Washington Free Beacon at a retreat for current and prospective donors held in Florida, the Breitbart News article said. The 14-page pamphlet listed a core budget goal for 2017 of $13.4 million, which the booklet says would pay for a staff of 81, ostensibly to wage war on independent news media outlets like Breitbart, the Breitbart News article said. The briefing book focused heavily on Breitbart News, which was repeatedly singled out as a target. In one section of the pamphlet, in which Media Matters bills itself as the top watchdog against fake news and propaganda, the progressive media activist group falsely claims that Breitbart News provides a nexus point for the so-called alt-right, the newest branding for American white nationalism, anti-Semitism, and misogyny to exploit vulnerabilities throughout the media landscape. According to Activists Facts website, Soros and other left-wing groups fund Media Matters for America to the tune of millions. MMFA's funders range from labor unions to progressive foundations to liberal billionaires. From fiscal year 2009 to 2012, the National Education Association (NE) has contributed $100,000 per year to Media Matters. MMFA has received an additional $185,000 from other labor organizations since 2005, making labor unions some of the largest known contributors to Media Matters. MMFA has directly quoted these labor groups and has defended them against attacks from reporters and media personalities. MMFA did not disclose these donations in its reporting on labor unions. MMFA has received nearly $30 million from foundations since it started. The Tides Foundation is the largest contributor to MMFA, giving nearly $4.4 million. There are undoubtedly close ties between the organizations besides financial support. MMFA frequently reports on the critics of Tides, but fails to mention that the foundation is MMFA's largest donor. The line between Tides and MMFA is so blurry that even donors appear to be confused. In 2003, prior to the official launch of MMFA, the Stephen M. Silberstein Foundation even designated a $100,000 contribution to Tides Foundation, Media Matters for America. Billionaire George Soros donated $1 million to Media Matters in October 2010. Media Matters also claimed in its pro-McMaster report that the hashtag #FireMcMaster was being promoted on Twitter by various conservative groups.